Did you know if your exhale is longer than your inhale, that you're actually communicating to your body through your heart that it's okay? There's like little neurons around the valves of your heart, and it understands that language. And in that, you bring yourself out of stress, out of a stress response. You calm yourself, and it's so important. My name is Angie, and I'm making this video and this channel because I feel like I look at things differently and how to heal the body, how to help the body heal. I've always been different. I've always looked at things different, felt things different, understood things different, processed different, been more sensitive and tense. I know a lot of you can relate. So in that, and in going through my little process, it's brought me to this point. And that's what I want to talk to you about. My different approach, the way I see it. So about 13 years ago, I went to school to be a nutritionist. Then I went to be a naturopathic doctor. Then I even went for quantum healing hypnosis because I wanted to understand the brain and the subconscious part of the brain and how it related. A naturopathic doctor is a teacher of natural ways. Teacher of natural ways. A lot of times, naturopathic doctors can, these days, have gotten more westernized. And then we have many titles for different practitioners that are more natural based, like holistic practitioners. They all have their different ways or their different parts of their body that they focus on. For me, my process and understanding has took me to a place to where I am probably more natural. I feel like we need a more simplistic approach to it. More pure, more nature, more natural. And that's the way I go about it. So I went into understanding the body, all of the organs, all of the cells, all of the hormones, the neurotransmitters, the brain, all of that. Understanding all the pieces of the car, how it goes together, how it functions, how it communicates. Then I went into understanding the stresses of the world and understanding the brain and neuroplasticity and our cells and how we're plastic, basically. We can transform. I went into understanding the herbs and how different herbs go to different organs and body parts, and how the different ways of growing and processing them can do different forms of, it changes the substance and changes the healing abilities of the plant and herb and how it goes to what different parts of the body. Fascinating. I've traced the body. A lot of times people will start in the stomach. The stomach is the root of all. But what causes the stomach? The stress. Because when you're in a stress response, your attention goes to the stress in the body. It goes away from whatever you're trying to heal. The stomach can't heal if you're in a stress response. So then to the mind. Can we change the thoughts of the mind? How do we change? How do we rewire the mind not to be in a stress response? How do we change the brain that's changed into a stress machine out of that and rebalance the brain? Because if your brain has balanced and transformed into a stress machine, how can you ever not be in a stress response? Then the communication, right? Then the adrenals, because that's the stress hormone and that's the energy to the body. Your last breath is took when you run out of energy to take one. How can your body heal without any energy? How can your body heal if you're releasing hormones to the body that you're stressed, that you're in a stress response, right? So then I went to the heart. And I understood the heart has a brain, it has hormones, it has neurotransmitters in it. It's like this, it has more power than our brain in electricity and magnetism. It's stronger, it has more power. It's your power center. And it's proven by science. Even many tests, Harvard studied, proven. I started to see where and understand that the peptides in the heart would take an emotion that we take in and actually put it into an organ. Different organs, different emotions. And I was seeing where people were understanding the art of healing and the art of connection to the mind and the heart, and able to be able to go and understand and go into the emotion and release it. And then the dis-ease in the body be gone. So the way I look at the body is that our physical body is a map of dis-ease. The dis-ease in the body is a map of the emotions that we carry from this world. When we come in, we're pure, but we start to pick up and absorb different emotions, shame, guilt, fear, right? And we carry that in the body. And when we carry that in the body and we don't release it, then what happens is we get dis-ease in the body. We become avoidant. We run from it. Our heart gets more hardened. We get less and less able to see. We go the other way. When we go into emotions, when we heal the emotions, when we release the emotions, then we start to become more pure. We start to see more. We start to heal. We start to carry less of the emotions of the world and more of the emotions of an unconditional loving heart. And I think that's the whole reason we're here. So for me, I understand that we can go through this art of natural healing, and we can actually release the things of this world and come back to who we're supposed to be. And that's pretty amazing. So that's what I'm here to do. I do online sessions. I have a natural spa. I have the Silver Door Holistic Spa. I have Root to Simplicity Farms. I have Foundation for Life Transformation, a nonprofit. And these different things, because your body, once you start to go through, your body can heal itself. Your body can heal itself. So that's why, to me, a very simplistic form of healing. Like, why do we heal when we fast? Because your body doesn't have to pay attention to what you're putting in it. It can pay attention to what it's trying to do in your body. When we get out of the way, it can actually focus and do its job. That's why, to me, it's very important to do a simplistic, natural approach of art to heal the body. Very little. And understanding as you go through the body, different things that can't heal all at once. You can't heal every emotion all at once. You can't see it all at once. You can't heal the body all at once. It takes time, one thing at a time. Like your kidneys will start to move, or your liver will, or this, So it's a fine art of understanding what emotion's coming up, what you need to do to help that, what natural way you can do to help your body, There's so many ways to go about it. And that's what I've understood, and that's the way my approach to natural healing. So this channel is going to be all about that, about understanding what the natural ways are for and what our emotions are showing us and helping you through that. That's what I'm here to do. Just like earthing, like walking on the ground, it's been scientifically proven that it releases inflammation. If you're full of inflammation, how can you ever not be in a stress response? You're inflamed. You're on fire. There's so many things that you can use to heal your body. So if you like this, if you're interested, then like and subscribe. Spread it around, share it, and let's Let's do this journey together.